folks, this is Van Pearsall with Thumper Jigs. We're on Mark Twain Lake today. It's April 23rd. It's not really a great day, but it's going to be low 60s today. So I'm going to go out and see if we can catch some pre-spawn crappie. So why don't you come along with me? We'll see what we can do. I'm not a tech guy, so if this is screwed up, it's on me. But so anyhow, why don't you come on along and let's see if we can't stick a few fish. Thanks. Oh mercy, we're on Mark Twain Lake. We're on the upper end. Water's kind of, as you can probably see the water, it's kind of filthy. But we're going to try and see if we can't catch some bedding fish. The water temperature is about right at 60 degrees, 59, 60, somewhere in there. So it's not real warm right here in this portion of the lake. So we're going to fish some bluff walls and see what we can do here, and then we'll, if that don't do it, we'll hunt us up some other place. We'll find them. So we'll see. I know there's a couple beds up here, spawning beds. We're looking for bedding males right now, something easy. When these fish go to what they call go to the banks or go to the beds, they're really vulnerable. They'll kill anything that comes close to that bed. You know, it's a reaction bite. So we'll see. We're fishing a burnt orange jig from Thumper Jigs. I'm going to show it to you real quick before we this is the jig we're fishing right here. I don't know if you can see it or not as I run over some stumps like that one. So let's give it a try and see. I'm dropping in on this end where the root wad is. You can see that spindly stuff right there when I'm dropping my jig. And there he is, right there. Look at that nice little fish right there. That jig didn't pull 3 inches. Man, and he just drop kicked it. Nice black crappie. That's probably a pound and a quarter fish. If you look, let me see if I can get this camera down for you. If you look down here, you can see where that jig is. I mean, he just sucked that jig in, and it was all she wrote right there. That's in the story for him. He did a nice little boat ride of it. Going to go in the Hall of Fame there. That's the name of the live well. That's a pretty nice fish right there. Nice Mark Twain black crappie. That's fun. You'll never forget that. You'll never forget that smack on the end of that pole. Ever. Never, never, never. It's an amazing feeling. Only a few things rival that. One of them's your kids being born. All right, you know, and you can figure out what the next one is, but those are the only two things that rival it. So let's go see if there ain't another fish in that brush pile. All right, guys, I don't know if you can see that brush pile. I guess you can. So when you know these fish are in this brush like this, you need to fish it first. Let that big old stump go for a second. And reach in there and try to get in there where that brush is, because that's where them fish are. You know, I mean, you get in there in that big stump, you get hung on that stump, and you're rattling the jig around trying to get it loose, you're gonna spook them fish. You know, it's warming up. I saw 2 snakes, water snakes today, so that's the first I've seen of them in all year, all spring. Wow. Well, that was a good thought. You know, as aggressive, like I said, as aggressive as these fish are, particularly now, late in the afternoon, water temperature's up. That jig hits the water, they've usually been slamming it if they're around it. But, oh, son. Well, that's a good fish. Drat. Drat. Oh, I ain't so sure he didn't come back for it. That's terrible. Ain't you miss him twice? No, that ain't him. That's a root. That's too bad. He didn't hit that real hard. Just talking about how aggressive they was, and one sucks it in. And this just shows what I know. Maybe you should be watching Foghorn Leghorn or something instead of me.